out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top. Bring them out, bring them out.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. He's going to field this at the 2. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and just his guys to play at that level again, this time find a way to win.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
79.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, you went right through.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
Yards on the play.
First down from the 42.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Will get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 50-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They stuck with it, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He finds his running back, Henderson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Patriots have their punting unit out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here goes it.
Air it out on 3rd. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Takes this in at the 25. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Bronk. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Throw finds Jamar Chase. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. From the red zone now. Has it down close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos go up by 12. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
May have to play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's now 3rd and 9.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Looking to return from the 29.
The Broncos take over.
The Broncos and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now pitch to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push the lead to 20.
Patriots nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. The Patriots offense all set to go. To the air on 1st down, May. Yes, it hit! The ball is out! And this one's recovered by the Broncos!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
They give to Gibbs on the option. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. One loss and a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Here we go. Take off.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Looks through and breaks away. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down.
May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Made a throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down throw for May. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air. It's May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. Running down the left side. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots drop the lead back to 13. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Working now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. On the left side, Bowers has it. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
You know he was lobbying for his chance to try that kick, and look at what he was able to do. That is a new record. The longest kick ever made on an NFL field, and it really took perfection, Kate, across the board to snap the hold, and he hit that ball perfectly to break the record.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second.
Brings up second and 2.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Finds him on the crossing route. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout.
At the 43-yard line.
First down, May. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Off the play action, May. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Going play action, May. Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. First and 10.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
42-yard attempt.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Bears are off to a good start, 2-0 on
the kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Bronc, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And that's just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
That's out on the bootleg. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Starts his return from the 23. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And they'll pitch it out to him. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch the lead to 23. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May off the play fake. No left side cut by Douglas. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Henderson here from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's May. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And 4th and 4 coming up.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
He fields it cleanly. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Broncos and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They pitch it out to him here. Here he goes again. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. One right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Here's New England ready once again on offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out since they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Here's May to the air. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Looking slant route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. May now from the gun. Broncos all around him, and punter making his way out now. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Broncos and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. The incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. He's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make the play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Oh, they drive the lateral. It's a live ball. Scooped up by the Patriots. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots trail by 23 now. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Campbell now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another. That could put this just too far out of reach. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I can do yours.
Awesome 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New England offense running out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Defense showing blitz here. May. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st down from the 42.
And the Patriots 1st down.
May looking to throw. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 30.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll toss it to Gibbs. It's not we've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Here's May. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here goes the...
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. He fields this at the 18. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got him. It's caught. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Running it after the penalty.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. pitch it to him. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's a gain of 3.
May now on 3rd down. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Oh, no. They get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Bronk. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. I know you and I were both a bit surprised to see them favored so heavily on the road coming into this one, but the projections were right. A nice road win for them.
Yeah, sometimes those people making those predictions, sometimes they do get it right. And these guys were just on a totally different level than the opposition. They overcame that home field advantage pretty easily to be able to take the game that they were indeed favored in.